Okay, it's been a marathon week of designing and building and 3D printing. I have some pieces here. This is a little cover for the microphone card. It's got some threaded holes for the microphone inside, and it mounts on top of this case, which is a back cover to cover up the Raspberry Pi. Goes behind this screen here, and then there's a set of feet so that the Pi can sit up off the ground and leave room for the USB cable to plug in the bottom. This is a little faceplate to cover up the microphone. Goes in here. This is a collar for the switch to mount on the back of the case here and stand up a little bit. And this is the locking nut that comes with it. I've also got the circuit boards in that drive the servo, turn the power on and off to the servo. These are the little circuit boards that I've designed and ordered. This is what the circuit looks like when it's all assembled. There's a transistor to turn on the power and a separate transistor to turn on the main P-channel FET. And then the servo plugs onto the output. So this takes up 2 channels of servo, and the way it works is there's some servo connectors here which would normally attach directly to a servo, but these things plug on where the servos would go. So this is taking 2 channels of servo, one to turn on the power and one to run the servo. And since we have 2 servos, we need 2 of these cards, and they just plug on like that. And the cover fits neatly over the top, and we'll screw it on here. It's got some air vents to allow the heat to escape from that Raspberry Pi, which could get a little warm. And then the feet go on the bottom. So let's just assemble that and see how it all works. Let's first let's do this microphone first. There's a little slot in the back here, a little indent to allow these pins to protrude into the plate. That's more like it. Okay, that's the microphone. Let's put the switch together here. Put the collar on, drop it in, put the nut on. Okay, use some big pliers just to make sure that's tight. Yeah, that's pretty tight. So that's nice. And the microphone sits right in front here. Okay, so that is the back cover. I think I'm going to put the feet on first. Now let's see if we can plug this in. Just a few screws for now, because I have to put the servo cables in there. And the microphone's set up nicely over the top of the display. All nicely enclosed. Now, I'm going to take it apart again, hook up the speaker, and see if we can't run it again.